Good afternoon, students. Uh, Again, my name is Andre. I hope you didn't forget my name. You guys don't forget my name. And last week we have uh, learned about a lot about grammar as well as vocabulary skills that will aid you to form sentences, rich sentences that makes people understand the point that you're going to deliver to them. And also, it will help you to practice to do writing using a vast vocabulary. But today we are going to specifically discuss about reading pronunciation. It is one of the essential skills that you have to master before we go directly into practice speaking skills. Because if you don't have good reading pronunciation, it is a shame that your interlocutors will not understand what message you will deliver to them, even though you understand and you try to convert it into spoken language. Still, they don't understand the words that you spoke. This is why reading pronunciation is very important. All right. So I'm going to share you my screen. Please pay attention to what I read in this short passage, and raise any hands. Please cut me off if you have any questions, because I'm not going to stop reading if you didn't have any questions regarding the passage. Right? You don't have to understand the passage. You just need to pay attention to my articulation. Okay. All right. You see my screen? Okay, it's clear. Okay, I'm just going to read the sentences very carefully. You have to be able to pay attention, right? I'm going to start. Writing verse that paid tribute to the rural surroundings into which he was born, Seamus Heaney wrote many poems about his life, growing up in the bog country of Northern Ireland. But early in his career, like many fledgling poets, he felt as though this seemingly parochial background might not fit into the reality of the modern world in which he lived. Despite his initial misgivings, as his career progressed, he found that, in fact, it was precisely that the richness of his early memories that, like the peat that his father and grandfather had dug, provided fuel for his creative fire. Indeed, his wealth of observations from this environment of his early life became the ground in which he could nurture more timely themes. Naturalism allowed him to explore the sectarian politics of Irish society, and with that firm footing, to comment calmly yet incisively on his country's strife. Ultimately, using those pastoral settings he so vividly reimagines, Heaney's poetry rises above the politics of his era, casting a gentle but illuminating light on the volley of insular thinking and mindless partisan allegiance. This text is seemingly difficult to understand because it comprises a wide variety of vocabulary which is not often found in daily conversation, so it's fine. But the most important thing about reading pronunciation using this short passage is that it will aid you in practicing to pronounce hard vocabulary. For example, insular, partisans, casting, reimagines, creative, fledgling, lift, tribute, Northern Ireland. Those are vocabularies, those are words that is hard to pronounce. You have to practice pronounce that word well. All right, I'm going to give you assignments after this. I'm going to give you assignments. I'm going to send you a short passage to each of you students. So please make a video, record yourself, and send your video by next week. Okay, not more than next week. I would like to have your video before midnight at Sunday, 25th of October, so that I can assess all of your reading pronunciation before we start to practice reading. Okay, I'm going to comment each of your reading pronunciation, so please read carefully. Pay attention to stop and pause, as well as S sound in the end, consonant and vowel, as well as the R sound. Okay. All right. So today we're going to end this meeting. I hope you guys have completely understand what I just instruct you to do. So see you next week, and I'll be waiting for. I'm looking forward for your video. Goodbye.